Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose.
Footage of Bieber, Odell Beckham, and Trey Songz.
Yes.
And Trey's literally sitting there playing Lookout.
Ruining lives. And now they've indoctrinated these kids into thinking that this is the way because this is what
The boy came up with his mouth wet.
Mouth wet.
What?
Dribbling. Now, what they're going to try to say is, no, Justin Bieber was just doing a line of coke. No, he didn't mess with his nose when he came up.
He doing a line of coke with his mouth.
He wiped his mouth.
Jaguar Wright's recent interview with Storm Monroe has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, unveiling unsettling revelations about Justin Bieber's alleged exploitation. According to Wright, Diddy not only utilized Bieber for his own purposes, but purportedly facilitated his exploitation by acquaintances, sparking widespread concern. The aftermath of the raid on Diddy's residences has further fueled speculation, with distressing footage of Bieber circulating online and prompting a re-evaluation of Diddy's association with the young artist. Wright's claims extend beyond Bieber, implicating Diddy in similar behavior toward other emerging male talents, including Meek Mill. Despite Mill's public denial on social media, doubts persist, raising questions about the extent of Diddy's purported actions within the industry and the potential victims left in their wake. So, are Jaguar Wright's claims true about Justin Bieber being passed around Tinseltown? Let's explore the details on this latest Hollywood tea, shall we? But of course, before we go any further, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this.
Footage of Bieber, Odell Beckham, and Trey Songz.
Yes.
And Trey's literally sitting there playing Lookout.
Playing Lookout as Justin Bieber goes down on Odell.
Last year, when Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy surfaced, it sparked a cascade of revelations shedding light on questionable practices surrounding him, including Justin Bieber's involvement. Initially, some dismissed the severity of Bieber's experiences under Diddy's wing as exaggeration. However, recent developments have lent credence to the concerns, prompting a reconsideration of the dynamics at play. Jaguar Wright's interview with Storm Monroe brought further attention to the matter, particularly referencing unsettling footage involving Bieber, Odell Beckham, and Trey Songz. While some speculated substance overuse as an explanation, Wright's insights suggest a darker narrative, implying coercion and exploitation. This casts a troubling shadow over the actions of these influential figures, raising profound questions about the treatment of young talents within the industry.
Really disturbing footage of Bieber, Odell Beckham, and Trey Songz.
Yes.
And Trey's literally sitting there playing Lookout.
Playing Lookout as Justin Bieber goes down on Odell.
The boy came up with his mouth wet.
Mouth wet.
What?
The details revealed by Jaguar Wright paint a disturbing picture of Justin Bieber's alleged experiences, suggesting coercion and manipulation at the hands of influential figures like Diddy and Trey Songz. Wright's assertion that Songz acted as a lookout adds another layer of darkness to the situation, indicating efforts to conceal potentially illicit activities from the public eye. Wright's commentary on Bieber's trajectory, starting from his time spent with Diddy, underscores the insidious nature of their relationship. The controversial footage of Diddy promising extravagant gifts to Bieber during their 48-hour stint now evokes discomfort in light of subsequent revelations about Diddy's conduct. The fact that Diddy followed through on his promise by gifting Bieber a Lamborghini shortly after he obtained his driver's license only adds to the disturbing narrative, hinting at a pattern of exploitation under the guise of mentorship.
And young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray.
The circumstances surrounding Diddy's gift of a Lamborghini to Justin Bieber raise valid questions about the nature of their relationship. Speculation regarding Diddy's intentions suggests a darker dynamic echoing patterns of exploitation and manipulation seen in other high-profile cases involving Diddy, such as Cassie's lawsuit and allegations from individuals like Lil Rod. Bieber's youth at the outset of his association with Diddy adds another troubling dimension to the situation, with the stark contrast between his initial innocence innocence and subsequent transformation serving as a poignant reminder of potential exploitation. The recent scrutiny of their interactions, exemplified by footage capturing Bieber's unease, hints at long-standing concerns within Bieber's inner circle regarding Diddy's influence on his well-being. This retrospective analysis underscores the importance of recognizing warning signs and taking action to protect vulnerable individuals from potential harm within the entertainment industry. You could feel the tension between Diddy and Justin Bieber when they met up again. They seemed uncomfortable and unsure around each other. The way they patted each other and whispered suggested there might be some trust issues. This situation shows just a glimpse of the bigger picture about Bieber hanging out with Diddy and what that might mean. People are wondering if Bieber's been acting out, like drinking and doing substances because of his time with Diddy. It makes you think about how much power big names in the entertainment world have.
Because you're going to be a big voice for the future, and I need them to know what the dangers are.
Absolutely.
Bieber's story shows a sharp difference between his glamorous public image and the private struggles he opened up about later. It reminds us that fame isn't always as perfect as it seems. Even though Diddy might not be entirely to blame for Bieber's difficulties, his part in it highlights a bigger issue. It shows how young artists like Bieber can be taken advantage of and pushed around in the entertainment world, especially when they're just starting out.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners.
Indeed, Bieber's journey serves as a sobering reminder of the vulnerability inherent in an industry where success often comes at a steep price. From the pressures of stardom to the pitfalls of fame, Bieber's experiences underscore the need for greater awareness and protection of young talents navigating the treacherous waters of the entertainment world. Furthermore, the scrutiny Bieber faced extended beyond his interactions with Diddy, encompassing a range of individuals within the industry, from fellow artists to interviewers and hosts. Even figures like Ellen DeGeneres, typically celebrated for her warmth and humor, found themselves inadvertently contributing to the objectification and scrutiny faced by Bieber. DeGeneres' decision to showcase a paparazzi shot of Bieber on her show, followed by probing questions, highlights the pervasive nature of the culture surrounding young celebrities and the commodification of their personal lives for public consumption.
And how quickly after that was shot did you realize that happened? Did that go on wire right away?
Yeah, it was pretty much like a couple days. It was like a couple days later, Scooter hit me. He was like, "Yo, I hate to tell you this, but..."
When Justin was 16 years old, James Corden interviewed him for the 2011 Brit Awards, and he was acting rather strangely around him.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. That was bad. Yeah. Wow, look at your eyes.
Just 1 year later, Justin and Jenny McCarthy attended the 2012 Academy Awards, and just take a look at what she was up to. Remember, Jenny was 40 years old and Justin was only 18, so he essentially had to pull her off himself. When he began to deliver his acceptance speech, he was so uncomfortable that he said, "Wow, I feel so violated right now."
Wow! I feel violated right now.
In another video, Justin, who was 15 years old, was being questioned about the talk by an interviewer. He even had to confront them, asking why they were questioning a stranger who was 15 years old. And here's Katy Perry expressing her genuine admiration for Justin. In the music business, Justin Bieber has undoubtedly experienced a lot. It is quite miraculous that he was able to persevere through the difficult moments. It's absurd that Usher and Diddy, who ought to have been there to defend him, were acting in the exact opposite way during this entire ordeal.
He put a lot of coke with his mouth.
He wiped his mouth. When you do
His mouth was wet.
you do this when you finish your line.
His
You wipe your mouth
was
when you
post-nasal drip. That was seminal fluids.
Usher's entrance into Justin Bieber's life alongside Scooter Braun occurred almost immediately after Justin arrived in Atlanta at just 13 years old. To Justin's mother, Patty Millette, their arrival seemed like an answer to her prayers for her son to encounter good influences in the industry. However, as events unfolded, it became apparent that Usher and Braun would become the opposite of what she had hoped for. Usher assumed the role of mentor for Justin, appointing his friend Ryan Good as Justin's swagger coach and road manager, a move that Patty believes marked the beginning of her losing control over her son's life.
Get back in your cage.
Justin. Hey, I'm in charge of your grades, kiddo.
Justin, this isn't even funny. So far, I'm getting straight A's, so I'm doing good. Justin.
Justin, hailing from a humble background, suddenly found himself catapulted into worldwide fame and immense wealth at a tender age. Patty observed her son's rapid ascent and the influx of newfound wealth with concern, recognizing the need for someone to ground him amid the whirlwind of fame. However, she found herself unable to provide the necessary guidance and support, particularly during Justin's tours when she lacked access to him. The situation underscores the complex dynamics at play in the entertainment industry, where the influence of mentors like Usher can shape the trajectory of a young star's life. Despite the best intentions of parents like Patty, they may find themselves outmatched by the challenges posed by industry insiders, often likened to vultures and wolves who exploit the vulnerabilities of young talent for their gain. As time passed, Usher's introduction of Justin Bieber to Diddy marked a significant turning point in Justin's life, albeit one veiled in shadows. Rumors suggest that Diddy wasted no time in ensnaring Justin under the guise of mentorship, much like he allegedly did with Usher. Diddy's previous relationship with Usher, where he claimed legal guardianship during the production of Usher's first album, casts a troubling shadow over his intentions. Usher's own accounts of his time living with Diddy during the Puffy Flavor camp hint at a lifestyle that may have exposed him to darker elements. Gene Deal's claims about Usher's experiences with Diddy suggest a level of exploitation and manipulation far beyond what is publicly known. Deal's insinuation that Usher may have endured similar trials to Cassie's alleged ordeal with Diddy, potentially culminating in hospitalization, adds a chilling layer to the narrative. Moreover, Deal's mention of an occult-like group allegedly led by Diddy, with Usher and Justin among its recruits, paints a disturbing picture of the forces at play behind the scenes. The details described by Deal evoke a sense of unease and raise serious questions about the extent of Diddy's influence and the potential harm inflicted upon young talents like Usher and Justin under his mentorship.
Baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a.
Gene's observation about Usher potentially having a trauma bond with Diddy due to their shared experiences sheds light on Usher's guarded demeanor when discussing Diddy publicly. Usher's careful choice of words in interviews, as noted in his Howard Stern appearance, hints at a reluctance to divulge potentially sensitive information. While Usher has never directly addressed rumors regarding his relationship with Diddy, court documents from the Lil Rod lawsuit allege his involvement. According to the lawsuit, Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones of engaging in intimate relations with a rapper, an R&B singer, and Stevie J. Although the names of the rapper and R&B singer were redacted, clues within the footnotes, including references to a Philadelphia rapper associated with Nicki Minaj and a successful Vegas residency, led fans to deduce that Meek Mill and Usher were the individuals in question.
Is his
Meek
big
was
ass
power
been
bottoming. I knew Meek was power bottoming.
Wow.
But he already done got the broke in. I just didn't know that that's why he was faking it with Nicki, so that he would have an excuse to be up underneath the diddler.
These revelations not only fuel speculation about Usher's past, but also raise broader questions about the dynamics within the entertainment industry and the potential exploitation faced by young talents like Usher and Justin Bieber under the mentorship of influential figures like Diddy. Aside from Usher's disclosures about his intense experiences at Puffy Flavor Camp, there's a revealing slip-up from Diddy himself that sheds light on their relationship dynamics. Diddy once casually mentioned sharing a bed with Usher during Usher's childhood, attempting to pass it off as innocent Frosted Flakes-related antics, albeit with a skeptical response from listeners. Usher's tendency to downplay or cover for Diddy's actions may stem from the psychological impact of traumatic events, a phenomenon recognized by many. Usher's situation is not unique, as evidenced by Meek Mill's recent online behavior in response to accusations of being Diddy's boy toy. as alleged in the Lil Rod lawsuit. Jaguar Wright further delved into Diddy's behavior in her recent interview with Storm Monroe, suggesting a pattern of exploitation. Wright's reference to Meek Mill as a power bottom adds a layer of complexity to the discussion surrounding Diddy's influence on male artists within the industry.
And young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed dog.
Jaguar Wright's recent comments about Meek Mill's potential exploitation within the industry aren't isolated incidents. In a previous interview with Real Life Productions, she hinted at Meek Mill's involvement with the Smiths, suggesting he might have been used by them during a mentorship stint. Allegations of strange occurrences within the Smith household and Meek Mill's abrupt departure, coupled with August Alsina's reported illness, raise eyebrows about the nature of their interactions. The connection between Meek Mill and Diddy has also come under scrutiny, especially in light of recent lawsuits against Diddy. Resurfaced photos and videos depicting Meek Mill and Diddy wearing matching pajamas and engaging in peculiar behavior further fuel speculation about their relationship. Instances such as Diddy referring to Meek Mill as daddy and his noticeable reaction to Meek Mill's performance in a club add layers to the intrigue surrounding their association.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
These revelations prompt questions about power dynamics and exploitation within the entertainment industry, particularly concerning the relationships between established figures like Diddy and younger talents like Meek Mill. The implications of these interactions extend beyond mere gossip, raising concerns about the welfare and autonomy of artists navigating a complex and often unforgiving landscape. Meanwhile, Meek Mill embarked on a Twitter crusade lasting 7 days and nights to assert his heterosexuality. In one tweet, he emphatically declared his preferences, stating, "When I'm with a woman, I'm intimate with her twice a day, LOL." Despite acknowledging his respect for the LGBTQ+ community, Meek Mill's comments also hinted at a fascination with certain aspects of intimacy. He vehemently distanced himself from any perceived association with gay styles in the industry, asserting his identity as a product of the streets. Moreover, Meek Mill blamed the media for attempting to undermine him and halt the momentum of his latest release, suggesting a concerted effort to disrupt the hip-hop community. Despite Meek Mill's extensive efforts to dispel certain rumors, one aspect conspicuously absent from his response was any denial regarding his alleged relationship with Diddy. This omission fuels ongoing speculation and adds another layer to the complex web of connections within the industry. Meanwhile, conjecture abounds regarding Justin Bieber's potential trauma bond with Diddy, evidenced by Bieber's continued expressions of affection towards the mogul. Despite Diddy's apparent retirement from the music scene and his reported sale of his entire music catalog for a staggering $200 million the previous year, Bieber found himself collaborating with Diddy on a track titled Moments for Diddy's Love album. Bieber's nostalgic reflection on pitching a song to Diddy at the tender age of 14, only to be met with rejection, highlights the intriguing full-circle nature of their subsequent collaboration years later.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come in LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So,
The juxtaposition of Bieber's past interactions with Diddy and their present collaboration raises questions about the true nature of their relationship. Is it merely a professional partnership, or does it hint at deeper ties forged through shared experiences within the industry? The nuances of their dynamic invite speculation and reflection on the intricacies of celebrity relationships and the enduring influence of industry figures like Diddy. One unsettling revelation adds another layer of discomfort to the situation. A video circulating online depicts Justin at a party with Diddy and The Game, where he is seen being offered drinks. While the exact contents of these beverages remain unclear, speculation has arisen suggesting that they may have been spiked, particularly given allegations of Justin being passed around by Diddy and his associates at such gatherings. The thought of what Justin may have experienced at that party is truly distressing, echoing the concerns raised about similar incidents involving other artists like Usher.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand
understand.
Despite the disturbing nature of these events, Justin has maintained a conspicuous silence regarding his interactions with Diddy. However, he has offered a glimpse into his tumultuous journey through a documentary exploring his life during those years, a portrayal that deeply resonates with viewers and elicits empathy. Nonetheless, reports suggest that Justin may be willing to confront his past relationship with Diddy, especially if it aids ongoing investigations into the matter. While Justin may prefer to keep details of his association with Diddy private, the growing chorus of voices demanding accountability for Diddy's alleged actions cannot be ignored. Jaguar Wright's long-standing criticisms of Diddy's behavior have gained renewed traction, with many expressing solidarity with Justin and other potential victims. Online discussions reflect a mix of concern for Justin's well-being and calls for him to take a stand against Diddy, mirroring sentiments of support and empowerment seen in comments from concerned fans. As the investigation unfolds and public scrutiny intensifies, the pressure mounts for Justin to address the past and potentially join others in speaking out against Diddy's alleged misconduct. The path forward remains uncertain, but the voices of support and solidarity offer a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness of uncertainty. But what are your thoughts regarding this? Has Justin Bieber really gone through such a rough and traumatic time in Hollywood during his childhood? And why did no one try to protect him from these huge names? Let us know your thoughts. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. Stay tuned.